Hi everyone, this is a beginner lesson. I'm going to show you how to do this simple fill, a couple different levels of it, to use as an introduction or as an ending to any song that you might play that's in the key of G, or a song that just uses the common G and D and C chords. So I'm going to show you that fill first, then I'm going to show you a very common strum that's used in almost every style of music, and it's really the best strum pattern to know in case you ever look up a song or hear a song and you don't know what to strum. This strum pattern will work in virtually any song. First, let's learn the fill. So hopefully you know regular G, D, and C chord, like that. Some people call them cowboy chords. They're just open chords to me. The fill is simple. There's two notes in every strike, and first we're learning it just as quarter notes. So first you play the D and the G string together. That's string 4 is D and 3 is G. You play them together. Then you take any two fingers on this hand, I like these two, and you kind of are forming what would be part of an A minor chord, and you're playing those same two strings, 4 and 3, as you hold down those notes. Those notes are E and A. So E on string 4, A on string 3. So beat 1 is open, beat 2 is fret 2. Beat 3, the first variation is simple, it's just the open G string and the open B string. So now your riff goes 1, 2, 3, and for beat 4, we're literally going to play part of this D chord. You could do it with these two fingers if you want, because again, you're only playing the G and the D string. Or I tend to gravitate towards these two fingers since I'm not doing the whole chord, A with my finger here, and D with my finger on the D. So the whole riff goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me do it again for you. Open, fret 2, open, two notes on string 3 and 4. So you can hear it, it leads you right into that G chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's a lot of theory behind it, but that's not a beginner lesson. Theory's understanding what you're doing. This is just showing you how to do it and telling you it's going to work pretty much anytime you got to start a song on a G chord, or even end a song on a G chord. So let's get into the strum. I'm going to show you it, the whole example. It's 4 measures long, and then I'll talk about the strum. So it goes like this. So there, I used it as an ending. Here I'm going to use it as your introduction. Okay, now let's learn this strum pattern. This strum pattern will get you through in a pinch if you ever come across a song you don't know what to strum in it. If it's a 4/4 time, this works in pretty much virtually any style of music. It's a great one to know. It's a great one to understand. The strum pattern goes down, down, up, down, down, up. And what you count when you do it is 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. So our song now goes like this. G, 2, and 3, 4, and D, 2, and 3, 4, and C, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Down. Again, this strum will pretty much much work on any song that's in 4/4 time. It's a great one to know. 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. So a lot of students, when you start explaining strum patterns to them and down and up, they get really stuck on the up because, like, what are you supposed to? You don't have to hit all the strings. When you come up, you could just catch a couple strings. They don't even have to be the first couple. They could be in the middle. And that right there, you hear. Is orchestrating your guitar to be more kind of like a harp, depending on what strings you actually strike when you do the strum pattern. Okay, so let's take this whole thing to the next level now. So here you go. You have the same beat, but when we get to the fill, instead of just doing 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to keep that same count and go 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. So watch how this sounds. Starting on G, 2, 3, 4, and. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. You sound like a professional already just doing that. It's a nice little ending. It's a nice little intro. I'm going to show you it as an intro with one more little twist. This is harder because it involves another little fingering and thought process, obviously. We keep the same 1, we keep the same 2, and we change 3 to be this now. It's the G string open and your C note on string 2 fret 1. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's just a little bit of a different cadence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I did a little boo-boo there one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I put it in the lick, 1, rhythm, 3, 4, and it'll sound like that. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. So here we go. Here's the whole song again. I'll use that for an intro. 1, 2, and. And again, the end. Last variation of it coming up. I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. It's really, I'm calling it an easy beginner lesson, but it's pretty complicated when you try to put it all together. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe and play a lot of guitar.